Hi, and welcome. You're listening to the X22 Report. My name is Dave, and this is episode 1933, and today's date is August 2nd, 2019, and the title of the episode is The Economy is Now in Position, Next Phase Coming. Now, before I get started, did you know that every year the U.S. Mint releases new coins into its America the Beautiful 5-ounce coin series? Incredibly, Noble Gold has managed to secure some. And as an Independence Day special, they're doing a combo of their own best-selling Trump 2020 Freedom 1-ounce silver coin with one of the America the Beautiful coins at a discount of $25 for the two during July or until they sell out of these coins. Go to TrumpCoin2020.com and use the code X22 Report 25 to receive this incredible discount. Let's get into the economic collapse financial news. Now, Trump and the Patriots, they have just taken complete control of the entire economic system. They have the Fed doing exactly what they want. I mean, if you think back to 2018, no one would ever believe that the Fed would pause interest rates and then go into negative territory and end the tightening of their books. Now, this is exactly what they're doing. Soon, you're going to watch the Fed cut rates even further and add stimulus. This is all part of the plan. Think about what is being done here. The whole purpose of this is to create a narrative that the economy is fantastic. Trump and the Patriots, they had to do this from the beginning. The reason? To make sure they win the 2020 election. And remember, the plan doesn't end after 2024. They already have plans for after Trump is no longer able to run. But everything needs to be put into place. This is the beginning stages. We're watching everything happen in real time. And the economy is part of the plan. Now, what Trump and the Patriots have done, they have made the economy look fantastic. The BLS was out there. They released its latest jobs report, and it was another record month for the Trump economy. A record 157,288 million Americans were employed in July, according to the latest employment report. This is from the BLS. Black employment hit a record level in July of 19,481,000. When you start looking at all of this, you can see they are building the people's economy. This is not the central bank economy. People are getting confused with this. Just because you see things happening, like the mainstream media out there saying the stock market is falling and this is what we expected, it's going to get a lot worse, the economy is going to crash, everything's going to fall apart. What they're talking about is the central bank system. This is the central bank economy. Trump, the Patriots, they are building the people's economy. Now, Trump needs to keep the central bank economy alive long enough to transition us. But when you hear the mainstream media out there talking about the economy that we're in today, they're talking about the central bank economy. Just like when we go back to 1971, and we heard about gold speculation and how we're going to take the United States off the gold standard and we're moving on to a petrodollar system. Of course, they didn't mention the petrodollar system. This was the deep state transfer and the central banks transferring us to a system that they were developing all throughout the 60s. No one knew about it. The same thing is happening right now, but in reverse. And right now, Trump and the Patriots, they have total control. Construction, manufacturing, it is all coming back to the United States. And Trump needs to do this in a very short period of time. Now, Trump is still working on the trade deals with China. And yes, he's implemented he's going to implement new tariffs. This is all being done on purpose. Why? Because Trump has been briefed that the Chinese economy is significantly weaker than anyone is admitting openly. These new tariffs will thus impose a punitive cost on Xi's economy, with the secondary benefit of encouraging further foreign capital evacuation from China. Companies leaving China, companies coming back to the United States. It is worth noting here that the ongoing protests in Hong Kong also trap Beijing between its impulse to dominate and its desire to placate global investors. By escalating the trade fight, Trump is showing Beijing that he will risk his own electoral position in order to win. Trump is using leverage. Trump is putting the screws to China. Remember, he's dealing and negotiating with China to benefit the American people. China is looking at what is going on with our electoral process, and they realize Trump is going to win. China has big problems. Trump knows this. This is why he placed additional tariffs to show that he means business. And this is all being done on purpose. Now, since the Fed came out and they lowered the rates, everyone is out there saying, look, see, we knew it. Once the rates came down, the trade wars are on, the stock market's falling. Remember, the stock market is really not the gauge of the economy. This is what the mainstream media, the central bank, has brainwashed the people into thinking. So Trump is still using these tools against them. But you need to go back in time a little bit. Remember back in December of 2018, when all of a sudden the market came down and it looked like it was crashing. And back then, we had CNBC and many other mainstream media outlets out there saying that, oh, this is awful. This is the beginning of the end. And the article back then was 3 reasons why the stock market is plummeting and what you should do. And one of the reasons was the ongoing trade war. Now, what's very interesting, back in December 2018, yes, the market did come down. What happened after that? The market made new highs. It recovered, and it went even higher. Wait, didn't we still have the trade war going on? Yes, we did. Here we are in 2019. We're in the month of August. And the headline for CNBC is Dow drops 100 points on trade war fears. Heads for second worst week of 2019. So let's think about this for a sec. Did the trade wars end with China since December of 2018? No. Actually, Trump was going to place tariffs on Mexico. He's looking to place tariffs on other countries. What, he added another 10% on China? Think about what's happening right now. The market, yes, is going to dip. The market is going to go up. Remember, just because it's coming down doesn't mean that everything is crashing. Trump, the patriots, they have the magic wand. You're going to see the market completely recover. Of course, what Trump is saying right now is that the market's coming down. It's because the Fed, they didn't cut the rates far enough. We need to cut them even more. What did he just do? He set up the Fed, and the Fed is going to cut the rates even further. And what's going to happen to the market? The market is going to go up. Why did he do it this way? This is all part of the plan. It allows him to blame what is happening on the Fed. It's that simple. And then the market starts to move up because Trump will get what he wants. He's also going to do the same thing when he needs stimulus, which is coming very, very soon. Remember, Trump has the magic wand. The patriots are in total control. And the market is going to make new highs. Now, once again, the market is not the economy. He's just using the tools against the mainstream media, the central bank, and all the economists out there. Remember, this system that we're in, nothing's changed, is an illusion. The central bank economy is an illusion. It's not a free, open market. We're not seeing free, open trade. It's a controlled market. Down to the nth degree. Trump, the patriots, they're keeping it alive long enough. Basically, the economy right now is on life support, just keeping it beating until it's no longer needed. And what they're doing in the background is they're setting up the new system. That's why he's bringing back jobs, manufacturers, putting the screws to China, creating new bilateral trade agreements, changing regulations, removing the globalist trade deals. This is all being done on purpose, calling out the World Trade Organization. This is all part of the plan. We're headed into the next phase. The next phase is going to be calls to audit or to nationalize the Fed. And this is going to be coming very, very soon. Now, of course, he's not going to come out and say, hey, you know what? I was just thinking the other day, we should just nationalize the Fed. No, he's going to come out and he's going to hint. And he's going to talk about the Fed and how they haven't been audited and how they haven't been this and that and the other thing. He's going to play it up, and it will take some time. And most likely, he will probably begin this in the year of 2020. And as we move forward, he'll increase his attacks on the Fed. He's building the narrative over time, continually repeating, continually contradicting, continually showing the people over and over that it's the Fed's fault. This is all being done on purpose. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Don't get distracted in what is going on. Remember the goal of the plan. Listen, everyone, thanks a lot for listening. Be well, be safe, and especially be prepared. Thanks a lot.